2027 is going to be the year with the most changes in immigration law that we have seen in a long time. And we are not saying this to create alarm. We are saying it because hundreds of thousands of people will have to complete procedures that they had never had to complete before. And many of them do not even know that this applies to them. I'm Paula Lopez, an immigration lawyer at Balcells Group, and in this video I will explain the 3 new developments that will affect foreign nationals in Spain during 2027, and what you can do right now so you do not act too late. Even if you're not Venezuelan, Ukrainian, and you did not apply through the regularization process, this also affects you. When hundreds of thousands of files build up at the same time in the immigration offices, the processing time for all procedures become longer, including yours. Renewals, arraigo applications, family reunification, or any modification of an authorization. That is why it is important to understand what is happening and to act earlier than you would in a normal year. The reform of the immigration regulations introduced an extraordinary regularization procedure, and the number of applications has gone far beyond the initial expectations. The important thing for you is not only whether you obtain your residency through this route, it is what comes next. Once the expiry date of that authorization gets closer, you will have to modify it or renew it. And you will coincide with hundreds of thousands of people doing exactly the same procedure at the same time. If you wait until the last few months before the expiry date to start organizing your documents, you will very likely face delays that do not depend on you, but that you can anticipate. If you have an authorization for humanitarian reasons as a Venezuelan citizen, this affects you directly. This type of authorization can no longer be extended. This means that before your current card expires, you need to find a process, the route that you will use from now on. This is a large group of people, and that is exactly why you should not leave it until the last minute. The more people move at the same time to make the same change, the more time you need so your specific case do not get stuck in the general volume of applications. People who have been in Spain under temporary protection status since 2022 will start from 2027 a transition process towards another type of authorization. This is not automatic or immediate for everyone. It will depend on the calendar and on the instructions that are published. What you can already do is get informed about which options are available for that transition and what requirements each one has, instead of waiting until temporary protection is about to end. If you see yourself in any of these 3 situations, the sooner you organize your status, the more room for maneuver you will have. If you want us to review your specific case and tell you exactly which procedure applies to you and when to start, you can book a consultation with Balcells Group using the code YouTube10 to get a 10% discount. We'll leave you the link in the video description. We cannot control the number of files that will enter the immigration office next year, but you can control the following. Review the expiry date of your current authorization and mark it several months in advance, not just a few weeks before. Start gathering your documents, such as certificates, translations, and apostilles, as soon as you know which procedure applies to you, not only when a few weeks are left. If you belong to one of the groups affected by any of these changes, such as regularization, humanitarian reasons, or temporary protection, check which specific instructions have been published for your case, because they often modify the standard procedure. If you receive any additional document requests from the immigration office, reply with the deadline. In a year of high saturation, a late response is much harder to fix. 2027 is going to be a demanding year for immigration procedures. But demanding does not mean impossible. It means that those who anticipate the process will have far fewer complications than those who wait. If you want to make sure which procedure applies to you and when you should start it, contact us at info@balcellsgroup.com. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you do not miss anything about immigration, residency, and procedures in Spain. See you in the next video!